not visiting, but you spent time here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you're young.
Yeah.
Most
That's
of
true.
us,
That's
you know.
true. If you're talking about the average age of
Yeah,
people
the
who come over here.
expat. The expat.
True.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yep. And I'd like to retire young. I'd like to permanently move over here by age 45 is my goal.
Oh man, that would be. I came here permanently at 55.
Okay.
Because I didn't want.
That's still pretty
I didn't
good.
want it to pass me by.
Uh-huh.
I didn't want to come around, and I'm not putting anybody down because you got to do what you got to do.
Oh yeah.
Everybody's situation is different.
Oh yeah.
There's no. He was talking about a cookie cutter. I just did a video where I was saying there's no. What did I call it? There's no plan. There's no perfect plan for coming here.
Definitely.
Nobody has that.
You can come here and get lost and
Yeah.
have one of the best times of your life here.
Yeah. There's no. Yeah.
Those are some of the best trips I've had over here. Are the ones I didn't plan. I didn't book anything in advance, and I just let the adventure roll. And I went to some of the spots that people mentioned, and some of the cheaper places where you can stay. And man, I just had some of the best times of my life.
Well, that was my first trip here. I just got on the plane and came over here.
Uh-huh.
I knew nothing about the Philippines.
Yeah.
I just wanted to get as far away from the United States as I could.
Oh yeah.
I had just come from Cancun, which is nowhere. Like that's a puddle jump, really.
Yeah.
And it wasn't far enough for me. I was in the Navy now. I've been
Okay.
to some places. I
Oh,
never
yeah.
came here.
Okay.
And I said, I'm going to take me a long trip. I just come out of a bitter divorce. But hell, what divorce isn't bitter?
Oh yeah.
I just wanted to get away from the United States, and I didn't plan. I went online maybe 2 days, maybe a week at the most before I came here.
Okay.
Knew nothing, because back then there was no YouTube. There was not all these channels telling you where to go, what to do.
You had a couple, maybe one forum or maybe two forums where people would post stuff. And
Right.
you have to read through all that, you know.
What did they call it? Chat room or something? What did they
There
call
was
it?
one called Living in the Philippines, LIP.
Well, yeah, that was like the blog.
Kind of like a forum style, blog, I think, or something.
But there was nothing that like it is now.
No.
These guys got it made.
Oh
don't they?
yeah, you can go online, type in what is it like to live in the Philippines. You know, how much does it cost? And you can get a whole video series just on that one thing. I mean, it's so much easier nowadays. And even getting around over here is actually a little easier. Now you can get Grab.
Oh, yeah.
You can get Grab on your phone, and you can get a taxi coming straight up to you within minutes. I mean, it's
See, that's what I mean when I talk about infrastructure.
Okay.
See, I'm not talking about because they got an airport here,
Yep.
right over here.
Oh, yeah.
They got the port,
Yep.
which could use improvement, but it's there.
Yeah.
They got
They are improving over time. They have gotten
They've
better.
got a whole lot better.
Oh, yeah.
They've got the new jeepneys over here. They've got the new buses here.
The fast crafts.
Yeah,
They've got more
yeah.
of those now. They're starting to get away from the ferry system. So, like, for example, when I used to go see my kids, it was like a 12-hour ferry
Wow.
from Cebu City over to Iloilo City, and then a whole bus ride after that. But now you can take fast crafts in like a quarter of the time, or, a tenth of the time in some cases. I mean, so those fast crafts are a lot quicker.
I'm only 3 hours from Iloilo. I'm 2 hours from Bacala, then like a 45-minute to an hour fast craft.
Oh, that's
ride
not
over.
bad at all.
No,
So
it's
you
not.
can go over there anytime you
Oh,
want.
I love Iloilo.
Okay.
I call Bacala and Iloilo the twin cities.
Uh-huh.
Do
Have you ever been over to the Mango Island?
I haven't.
No?
I haven't.
What's the name of that island? The island that's just east of Iloilo.
I'm thinking you're talking about,
where they have the mango festivals. I've been there a couple times. I just can't think of
well, the
name.
Mascara Festival's coming up in Bacala. Have you ever been there before?
No, I never
It's
heard
just
of
as
it.
big as the Zanulu here.
Oh, wow.
It already started.
Okay.
It started yesterday. It runs through October 23rd.
Wow.
We're going because October 10th, they've got like a bodybuilding contest. And all festivals all through. It ends with the big celebration October 23rd. So we're going to go there like the 21st
Okay.
and stay to the 23rd and watch all the fireworks and everything.
That's awesome. And that's in Bacolod?
Yes, in Bacala.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, city.
Okay.
It's about 2 hours from me, but
I've been there a few times, too.
I lived in a little place. Well, I stayed a whole month in a little place called Miagal, Iloilo.
Oh, I don't think I've been
It's
there.
like 45 minutes outside Iloilo City.
Okay.
So your kids live in Iloilo City?
No, they live over in, have you ever heard of a little beach area called Carles?
I haven't.
So it's a very small province area. It's about, I believe, 4 hours north by bus of Iloilo City. So they're kind of out there.
So have you been? I'm sure you're going to see them before you leave.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's one of the primary reasons for my trip. So.
That's not too far from Baraka. It'd be like a 4.5 hour.
Oh, exactly. It's about a 4-hour bus ride through Rojas and then over through there. And I think Rojas is the seafood capital of the Philippines or something.
Yeah,
like
right.
It's one of the top seafood places here.
I purchased some they called it some type of lobster the other day I bought from Calatrava. It was $5.49 a pound.
Wow.
It was this little bitty lobster, but once you cooked it, once you boiled it, cut the tail off, cut up the back, and open it up, just looks like the lobster, the big
ones.
The big one. Same thing. It was delicious.
Nice.
My man that went blank on me. I can't even. It's something starts with an S. Something lobster, but I bought 4 kilos, which was 10 pounds.
Oh wow!
Cost me about $55.
For that price, why wouldn't you?
I mean, it was a lot, man.
Yeah.
And we invited people over the second day. We ate it all.
That's awesome.
We didn't know how long it's gonna last.
Heck yeah.
But that's only in the Philippines can you run across stuff.
Oh,
like that.
definitely. Yeah.
You know,
and crabs too.
Man.
You want to know a story? The first time I came out here, just a quick one. I had a guy approach me on the beach, and I was out in the middle of nowhere. You know, there were no white people around this area at all. There were none living over there, no Westerners or anything. And I had this guy come up to me. He had snorkel on or something, and he walks up to me and says, "Hey, you want crabs?" I said, "Yeah, sure, why not? I don't know where I'm going to cook them at or anything like that." He brought them back, brought some Sprite, cooked up those crabs with some Sprite and some other stuff. Oh man, it was the best crab I've ever had in my life. I mean, and that was in Iloilo, so near Rojas, where the seafood capital is and all that.
I'm trying to think of this island. It's okay. You know, have you been to Boracay before?
Oh yeah, 3 times. Yep.
When you go around that other side, it used to be a deserted island.
Like the Puka Shell Beach?
That's the one.
Okay.
It was deserted at that time in 2010.
Okay.
It wasn't what it is today. It's like the new coast or something.
Now they're starting to develop.
Yeah, they call it the new coast.
Yep.
But I rented a sailboat and we went over. That was one of the places he stopped. Nobody within, kilometers. Wow. Next thing you know, 2 guys walk up selling snake skeleton jewelry.
Interesting.
Out of nowhere, man. I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I'm like, where the hell did these people come from?
But these are those experiences.
These are those experiences.
It's something that's so far out there. My buddy and I were talking about it, and we believe that this kind of thing builds neuroplasticity. We think that these kind of experiences make your brain grow and expand because you're so caught out of left field by some of the things that will happen to you over here. And not all of them will be great, but it's that life experience, man. It is real raw life experience over here. This is the best way I can describe the Philippines.
See, it's like I've been knowing him because, people always ask me all the time, "Hey, man, aren't you worrying about running out of content over here?" I'm like, in the Philippines?
Man.
You'll never run out of content, will it?
That'd be tough.
Yeah, see, and he was just talking about the experiences over here that makes your brain grow. I do feel like I'm smart.
Yeah.
It sounds crazy.
Oh, yeah.
But I feel like I'm more creative
Yep.
because, just like you said, man, I appreciate your content. People always say that, and I don't even know where it comes from.
Okay.
It comes out of the ether because when I go to bed at night, I don't know what I'm going to talk about the next day.
Yeah.
And
Do you find that difficult, though? Like, is that a struggle for you?
It's not. It's not.
Do you feel like just that natural letting it happen is just the kind of
letting
way?
it happen.
Okay.
Just, I'm an insurance agent.
Okay.
I'm retired. Okay. So my eyes and ears are always open.
Gotcha.
So I'm always watching everything. See, I notice stuff people don't notice. And I say, if you have your eyes and ears open over here, the content will come to you.
Oh, yeah.
Just like today.
Oh, yeah.
You're one of my most interesting guests because not only are you co-signing most of the stuff I'm saying, you going a little deeper.
Oh, yeah.
See,
yeah, I mean,
you've been here longer.
I appreciate that.
It's
a beautiful place, man. I mean, I can't elaborate that enough. Part of me almost wants to hold some punches back a little bit just because I want people to come over and see some of the crazy stuff that I've seen here. And I don't mean crazy in a bad way. I mean crazy in an amazing way. But you got to come over and you got to see it for yourself. There's some stories I just can't tell you.
Right.
You got to come over and do it yourself. And
it's better that way.
Oh, yeah.
Right? And that's what I do.
It's like if I told you a movie before you went to watch it.
Yeah, why would you do that?
Yeah, why would you want that?
It's the same thing I tell guys. I said, I'm just giving you my perspective. When you come over, you're going to see something totally different and more, but you won't be able to say, he's lying. No. You're not going to be able to say that.
No, that's for damn sure.
That's for damn sure.
Yeah.
That's the truth. But Dan, man, I really want to thank you, man. I know you're busy, and I'm gonna have to have you on again before you leave.
Yeah, I'll be here for 30 days, so maybe we can link back up, or maybe I can head over to your area.
Oh man, if you I've got a meet and greet October the 8th.
Really?
In St. Carlos City.
Oh,
everything's free, the food,
Nice.
the beer, the whole thing. Y'all.
Can't complain about
women. If you're over that way, man, stop through, man. I'd
Okay.
love for you and your buddy to stop through.
Yeah.
It's all free. It's on the
Okay.
resort. And we had one back in May, man. It was nice. But now, more people are over here, man. It's going to be
Yeah.
a blast.
Okay.
More single women are coming. They want to
yeah.
come. And,
Oh, yeah.
you can go swimming if you want.
Yeah.
Food is delicious. Have a
The thing, one of the last things I would want to say about the Philippines before we wrap it up is it's kind of like getting bit by a travel bug. When you come over here, man, I guarantee you, if you come here, you will come back.
Oh man,
You will come back. There is
It's
no
addicting.
question in my mind.
It's
You do it
addicting.
once. Don't worry about
Yeah.
it. All the concerns you have, put that stuff on the back burner. Just come over here. Just do it. Don't make the excuses. Stop making the excuses. Stop letting them hold you back. Just come over here. Try it once. And if I'm wrong, you can call me out in the comments. I'll read through these comments.
Yeah.
You can tell me where I'm wrong or where I'm right or whatever. Ask me anything you want. If you have any questions, comment down below.
Yeah.
I will read through these comments.
Yeah.
So if anyone has any questions for me specifically, just because I've been doing this stuff for so long, I've been
Oh,
traveling through here for
absolutely,
so
yeah.
long. If they have any specific questions about
Yeah, put it
anywhere
in
they
there,
want to
yeah.
go, they can comment.
Yeah.
I'll read through the comments
But
and
see,
respond.
it was a guy from Austria.
Uh-huh.
My very first trip here. He said, "Young man, you're coming back." He said, "You're going to get addicted to this place." And I'm
Oh,
thinking,
yeah.
"You've been drinking too much.
Oh,
it's
no.
too far. I'm never coming back here."
Yeah.
Shit. Within 2 months, I was back.
Yep.
And every 2 months for the last 13
And
years.
how hard was it to get it off your mind
Oh
while you're
man,
back
oh
in the
man,
United States?
you never got it off your mind.
It is an addiction.
It's
There
an
is
addiction.
an addiction.
Man.
But
I've done
it's not a
several
bad
videos.
addiction, right?
No, I've done several videos about that addiction.
Yeah.
And how this place grabs a hold of you.
It does.
And it won't let you go, man.
Nope. But it's a good thing. The
Yeah,
people
it's a
here are
good thing.
so warm and so inviting. It's more affordable.
Oh,
Your
man.
dollars go further here. I mean,
Absolutely.
you have so many things going for you. If you like adventure, it's here. If you don't, you can hang out in the city or whatever you want to. There's
Just
plenty
get
of food.
good. There's so
Plenty
much
of
to
good
do.
food.
I built a house here for $20,000.
Wow.
Imagine that.
That's like jaw on the floor.
It is. And then I built a guest house for $5,000.
And
right
I saw
next
your
door.
guest. I saw the
Yeah,
video with
yeah.
your guest house. That was amazing.
All of that. My whole compound, including the 230 square meter lot, was about $35,000.
Wow.
And that's it. You can't do a room addition in California, I'm sure, for that.
And you can't. And you've got people questioning what you're saying about
Right.
is this legit or or
Exactly.
something like
Yeah,
that. It's like
yeah.
how could that not be
How
legit
could
if
that
you're
not be
paying
legit?
$30,000?
Yeah.
And I've looked at land properties for sale, and they are those prices.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like I said, until they come over here,
Yeah.
they're just sitting back in awe like, he couldn't be telling
It
the
can't
truth.
be that good.
It couldn't be that good.
Yeah.
So guys always hit me over the head all the time. You overhyping the Philippines. Okay, well, come over here. You're going to see.
You can't say that until you come over
Man,
here.
you can't say
say
that, man.
anything. Yeah, you can't say that to my face.
I've
without
never
coming
met.
over.
I've never been to a place. I remember I was in the Navy, man. We
Yep.
went around the world.
Yep.
I never came here. We never came to Asia.
Wow.
But
That's unfortunate.
Brazil, Colombia, all those
Yeah.
places. Africa, Israel, Italy, Europe.
So you've got a lot of experience
I've got a
prior
lot
to
of
coming
experience.
here.
So
Yeah.
when I came here,
Okay.
and I tell you that this is one of the best places to be
Oh yeah.
for an American, an English-speaking person, man.
Yep.
I'm not lying. I'm telling
No.
you the truth.
No, I'm
You know.
100% with you.
Yeah, and he always talking about. He already echoed what I said about the people here. You're genuinely welcome here,
Oh, yeah.
right?
And people speak English just like we do.
Yeah.
You can walk up and have a conversation with anybody you want, pretty much.
Yeah, you're genuinely welcome. People don't bother you. They actually roll out a red carpet for you.
Oh,
You
yeah.
said you felt like Michael Jordan. I
That's
said
how I felt.
Keith Richards.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Maybe depending on where you go, I guess.
Yeah. But it's strange. But yeah, we'll end it right there, man. But thank you. I'm gonna have you come on again
Yeah, I would love to.
before you leave.
I would love to.
Because,
It's been a
man,
pleasure. I got to kick
And
ass.
we'll go a little deeper.
Oh, yeah,
But I
I'd love
told
to.
you, man, it's no big deal.
Yeah.
It's his first time on camera. But
Oh,
I
yeah.
said, hey, we're not gonna talk. It's not like we're reinventing the wheel.
Yeah, nothing
We're
too
talking about
crazy.
your
I'm not being
experience.
interrogated here or
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah. But that food over there was delicious, right?
Oh, it was. Yeah.
I had the chicken and waffles. And you think Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles in L.A., it has nothing on this place. What's it called? Abaca?
Abaca. Yep.
And one of my, well, he's a subscriber, he's a friend now, Daniel Sontag. He's staying here now. He told me to go over there.
Yeah.
He said it was so good he ate there 2 days in a row.
And all the locals here will tell you the same. All the people that work in the call centers and stuff that come in over there, oh yeah, they all know
it's not cheap, but you get what you pay for.
I don't know if you know or not, but at midnight they actually go into a kind of get rid of everything that they have.
Is that right?
So they put everything down to 50%.
Oh wow!
So that's
I didn't know that.
That's the top secret information.
Yeah,
Most people don't know. It's a local kind of thing, but they'll all come out at midnight. They'll line up outside that place because it's so that damn good. You know what I mean? Even for the leftover stuff. You know?
Wow, man! I that's pretty interesting. That.
Yep.
I'm gonna have to come back, but yeah, these waffles, man, they were the best waffles I've had in ages.
That may have been the best blueberry cheese Danish that I've ever had.
It was delicious, man.
Yep.
And then you got the beautiful women right there with you.
Yeah.
That's the icing on the cake, right?
And it's easy to do. It's not like in America where you feel this kind of weird pressure to approach a woman.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like here you can pretty much, if you see someone sitting alone, you can approach them and it's very comfortable.
Yeah.
You don't feel like you're being judged. You don't feel like somebody's trying to shoot you down for trying to approach them. I mean, it's very comfortable. It's very easy.
I say it all the time, and it's almost, and if they're married or if they're with somebody, they almost feel sorry to turn you down. They have to turn you down, don't they?
Instead of ridiculing you like someone might do in the West.
Oh, they're gonna,
and they may even still have you sit down and talk with you. You can get very valuable information. I've actually sat down with a married woman who I was trying to ask and see if she wanted to go on a date or something. And guess what? A lot of times when you sit down with a woman who's sitting alone, she's waiting on her friends. And a lot of times, she's got a lot of single friends coming in to come hang out. And that's happened to me multiple times in coffee shops, actually.
And that's really the best way over here as an introduction.
Oh, yeah.
You can't beat that.
No.
That's almost like gold.
That's the best kind of first impression you can get is when you got somebody standing up, like vouching for you, like, I've already met this guy, he's a nice guy, you know, maybe you can meet my friend.
It's over.
Oh, yeah.
It's over.
Oh, yeah, you're sailing after that.
That's the number one way to meet somebody over here.
I agree.
Dating sites, dating sites, they're basically, they work. They're just to break the ice, though.
Yeah.
You still got to meet the woman.
Yeah.
You still got to get to know her and show her why she should stick around with you. It's not a for sure thing.
There's a lot of preconceived notions as well with that. Like the woman may feel that you're a certain type of guy, or you have a lot of girls. If you're an online dating kind of guy, from my experience, I've had girls kind of come at me from an angle of like, not really aggression or hostility, but kind of like, oh, do you have any other girls? Like, that's the question you commonly get when you're dating online. Whereas if you approach somebody in person or you come up in a cafe, there are plenty of single women here in the cafes that are just sitting there on their phones, or, they're taking their break at IT Park or something like that in between shifts or something. And it's easy, man. You can go up and just say hi.
This place, this Ayala Mall, has some of the most beautiful women I've ever seen.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I'm talking about they just drop dead gorgeous women in there. You'd be like, man. And I'm with somebody, and I'm satisfied with what I've got. But, I've got eyes on my man. I'm like, wow, But, yeah, you're exactly right about that. But, on the other hand, we have this preconceived notion about Filipinos who are online that they're only for the money.
Yep.
See? Mm-hmm. But a lot of times, that's the only way they can meet us.
Yeah.
How else are they going to meet you?
Yeah.
If
you're online and you're not meeting face to face, that regardless of who it is you're meeting online, there's always a chance. That's where all the scammers are, right?
That's right. I mean, man, this guy's telling
you're going to have scammers across the board online. Yeah. It doesn't matter if it's a dating app. It doesn't matter if it's an email that comes across from some guy in
Facebook.
Yeah. Anywhere. Yeah.
See, that's what I say. I don't knock dating sites. That's how I met Marilyn.
Uh-huh.
And most of the women that I've dated over here on the dating site, I say, but when you get on this dating site, you put yourself in the sights of the scammer because they're on there.
Yeah.
And they're going to find you.
Expect it.
They're going to find you because they're fishing all day long.
Yep.
They'll stay on. I know a woman in St. Carlos City. That's her job.
To scam?
Yeah, to scam.
Really?
To sit there and fish through until she finds. Man, I've got stories where guys are sending fortunes over here.
Oh, yeah.
One guy sent 20 million pesos. One guy spent 12 million.
I dated a woman one time who opened up to me that she had about 5 foreign boyfriends, all through Australia and Europe, these European countries, and one in America.
Yeah.
And it was wild to me that she just opened up to. A lot of people tend to open up to me for some reason. I don't know why, but she opened up a little too much.
What they do over here.
And she told me, she showed me in her bank account the sends that she was getting every month from these guys who thought that she was the one and she was the girl, for them. And here she is off with me over in, we were in like Bentayne or something like that.
Yeah. And see, that's the thing, man. I was going to make a video about that. I may talk about this on my next live stream. Why is it that so many men end up spending their life savings in the Philippines? And it's because you said it. I thought she was the one. This is the one.
It can be dangerous.
This is what this guy told me to send the $12 million. I'm like, why did you send all that money? I thought she was the one. That's exactly what they all say. Those words right there. And it gets so many of us in trouble.
Do you think maybe some of what we were preaching on as far as being really good things about the Philippines, as far as women just being very beautiful, being very open and easy to speak to, that may be a little bit of a double-edged sword because you almost fall into that trap of how beautiful and how kind they are. And if you see that enough times that you then stumble across somebody who you're not expecting maybe that's going to be that way, if you have your guard down in any kind of way when you're first meeting somebody, you always got to have your guard up to some degree when you're first meeting someone, right? Or else
absolutely.
There's a chance you could get scammed for all your money.
Yeah.
Man or female, you know what I mean?
That's absolutely true. But the thing about it is, we're intimidated by beauty. Americans, you know,
we shy away.
We're shy away. That's just our culture.
Yeah.
The beautiful people are put on a pedestal. They get the best jobs. They get the best roles.
You don't dare approach them unless you're a multi-millionaire.
Absolutely.
Like that,
And so when we see beautiful women over here, we're afraid to approach them.
Yeah.
And I don't know. It is sort of like a double-edged sword.
But you have to break through that feeling, right? I mean,
absolutely, yeah.
And that would be my advice: is maybe not come on so hot and heavy, but just go up to a woman and just say, "Hi, do you mind if I sit here?" And next thing you know, man, you'll be off and running with a conversation with them. I mean, it's just so easy to do. Yeah.
She said the same thing. She said, "Do not come off with that. Oh, you're so beautiful stuff that we do over there."
Yeah, you don't want to do that.
She said, just, you know, if I'm at the bus station, I may say, "Hey, where you headed?"
Yeah.
And she's like, "I'm going to Cebu." "Oh, I used to live in Cebu for 2 years."
Yeah.
See, that's how you.
And you're off and running.
Yeah, that's how you
she'll
go.
Go off on a whole tangent about her life at that point.
And who she knows, and you might know somebody she knows.
Yeah. And just that connection alone. Or
but we want to walk up, hey, you know, show the big watch and pull out.
Oh, don't do that.
You know, don't do that.
No, don't do that. Don't show off, because that's the quickest way to get scammed. Is when you're trying to act like you're bigger than you are. I'd say downplay yourself maybe a little bit. Wear some clothes like this, you know, where you're just comfortable. You know, you don't got to show off how much money. I mean, you don't know how much money I have by looking at you. So, you know, you'd be better off doing something like that.
And that's the type of information you don't want to give people anyway.
No.
We're doing this, and we're meeting these women. We don't know them.
No,
we're telling them our pension, how much money we get every month.
Don't do that.
What we got in the bank.
Because
we're trying to impress them.
Yeah.
You can't impress them that way.
No.
That's just been my experience. You want to impress a Filipino over here, go up in the mountains where she's from, meet the family, and don't.
That speaks volumes.
Yeah, it speaks volumes. Yeah. You know, don't try to look down on nobody. You know, the roof might be leaking. Hell, just scoot over the damn. If you can't, let the damn water hit on your shoulder.
And over time, you know, I've had that experience where I've come in and a house needed repair. When I started dating the woman, once I got a little more comfortable, I offered a little bit of money, not a lot, maybe $100 or $200 to help fix those things. You know, but it's things like that can make such a drastic difference in their life, their quality of life. But yet, it doesn't cost you that much. Like $100, you know what I mean? That's really not that much in the grand scheme of things if you're helping a woman out that you care about.
Let's get back to the long distance
relationship. Sorry, I'm kind of going on.
No, it's true. No, it's great information, man. Okay. I mean, you're educating, man, people today, and I want to thank you, man. Plus, you co-sign everything I say, but the long distance relationship thing. One thing we do is we chat with them too long.
Oh no, you gotta get in there.
You gotta get over here.
Yeah, you gotta go over.
That's the problem we do, and then eventually get emotionally involved. You know, if you can't come over here, then finances get involved.
That's the worst.
If you can't come over here, why in the world are you online?
No,
it don't make sense to me.
I would say maybe if you're gonna do the online thing and you want to try to set something up before you come over, I'd say no more than about 3 months.
I said 2 weeks at the most.
Really?
Yeah,
really?
because that way she ain't got. Even if she's trying to scam you, you can get over here beyond on top of it. 3 months, man, hell, you gonna be them fell in love with some of these women online because they got a strong peekaboo game.
Yeah,
they'll do that now.
But I can't. But I do have an argument on my side, and that's that my uncle, he talked to a woman for about 6 or 7 months online.
Yeah,
and he came over and they ended up getting married. They're moving over back to California, and they're very happy. I mean, they've got an amazing marriage.
And the exception just proves the rule to be correct.
Yeah.
When you get emotionally involved with women over here, you don't know who you're getting emotionally involved with. See,
she could have a boyfriend.
She could have a boyfriend. She could be a lesbian.
That's why you gotta get here in person. And
that's why
see
you
what's
gotta
going
get
on.
here.
Yep.
The quicker the better.
I agree.
Before your emotions start, because these women are cute as a button.
Yep.
Right.
Oh yeah.
And then when they start showing you their bodies and stuff,
because
some of them do it.
Yep.
When you get. When they feel they can trust you and, I like him, and you say, hey,
And maybe money's a little tight. For
them you may be helping them, and they say, hey, why don't you send me something special is what I
Yeah.
And they'll, they know what you're talking about.
But that could go down a bad way, too.
Yeah. But next thing by being, the innocent way, because every woman I've dealt with, seriously, the 3 women I got the kids with, they always sent me something if I asked them.
Okay.
But I never chatted a woman over 2 weeks.
Okay.
I was always over.
So you've abided by your rules since the beginning.
Man, this is where I get it from.
Okay.
I've never done it because I'm too impatient.
Okay.
And I see a beautiful woman like that. I can't stay gone for 3 or 4 or 5, 6 months.
And the women here tend to fall in line with what you're saying. They tend to want that physical
Absolutely.
They want you to
They
be
don't
there.
like that long distance.
No,
I had a
they can't stand
Filipino YouTuber on my panel one time, and she told my viewers that, but they won't listen. They're just looking at her and how she looks. She's saying, we don't want a long distance relationship.
Well, they won't do that with me. They won't be looking at me and just looking at my body. So.
They're saying, she said, that's because somebody asked her, said, why do y'all like older men? She said, because they can come over here and stay with us. That's what she said. We don't like long distance relationships. I surely don't.
I don't either.
That's torture.
Yeah.
Why would you do that to yourself?
That's why I'm going more toward the partial retirement.
Yeah.
I can at least come over here for 6 months out of the year, so I can try to be more.
2 weeks is enough to get somebody's juices flowing again.
Oh, yeah.
Get energized, get inspired again. Because a lot of them guys that with the pandemic, with the way America's split in 2 over there now, they're down. Yep. You come over here for 2 weeks, man. That's all you need. And when you go back, you're gonna come up with some type of plan
to come back.
I promise you that.
By the time the plane is touching down, you're already gonna have an idea. How can I get round 2? How can I get round 2?
And how much I need to stay longer?
Yeah.
Because you never come. The first time you come, you never stay longer though.
No. There are people always come over for like 10 or 14 days. I'm
like,
you need at least 3 weeks to kind of get a real taste of the Philippines.
And you'll be in the airport really sad.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
you're leaving and you're like, already?
Yeah, it's like, you should be happy you're going home, but you're sad you're going. It's like you're leaving home instead of going home.
I always call the Philippines my home. When I come back, I say, I'm going home. Even though I don't spend most of my time here, but this feels like home to me.
Yeah. But thank you, Dan, so much. I really appreciate it, man, for your time.
Thank you so much for having me.
If you're in America, you're just getting up, because I'm going to upload this today.
Oh, okay. Awesome.
So I'm going to talk to you. Some of you still sleep. What time is it, Dan? About 7 o'clock probably. Yeah. So I'm going to speak to your subconscious. Man, when you get up, go to the gym. Some of y'all got to work today. Go to the grocery store, get a cup of coffee. And you see somebody in the street or wherever you see them, buy them something to eat, buy them something to drink, give them a few dollars. In the Philippines, it's midnight, really, 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
I'm going in. I don't. Do you go out?
It depends. Last night I did, but I don't normally actually. Yeah, normally I call it kind of early night.
Yeah, I always do.
I went for the live music last night because it was a Saturday, and I had a friend here that wanted to go out, so that's why I did it last night.
But I hope you were able to help somebody, because everybody's gone. At about 9 o'clock, man, you can go out on this main street here and hit a pin drop.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's nobody out here.
Okay.
Everything shuts down.
That's nice if you're ready to call it a night.
Yeah. So I hope you're able to help somebody. Because if I don't know anything else, I know this one thing for sure. We help other people. We help ourselves. Take care. Stay safe. Stay COVID free. I'll see you next time.
Thank you, Calvin.
Thank you. And it was beautiful.